Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Abbotsfield Park here on Duff TV. My name is Tubes Taylor, and we've got some SFLW action coming your way as the umpires come out onto the ground ready to blow the siren. It is Claremont Magpies versus the Nth Hobart Demons. I'm joined in the commentary box here by Martin Duffy. Welcome, Duff.
Yeah, thanks very much, Tubes. Up here on the camera today and in the commentary box. Lots going on here at Duff TV, and of course this is going to be a big match. And something I've picked up on already, Tubes, is the Claremont girls, as we have a look at here, they are ready to play Aussie rules footy. Look at this. Brendan Bryce on the corner of the screen has marshalled the troops, and they are up and about.
They certainly are, as we see the girls just doing a bit of contact work before the first siren blows. And of course we must thank the Claremont sponsors, Hobart Powder Coating and Devil Race Parts,
yes,
who are in East Devonport.
Yeah, all the way up there in East Devonport. And of course the Nth Hobart girls are actually sponsored by the club themselves, which is wonderful that the clubs are supporting their footy teams. And as we can see, the Nth Hobart girls, they're looking pretty primed as well.
They certainly are. They're coached, of course, by the big man down there, Greg Grubb, who's got the girls up and about and firing.
There's Greg.
And hasn't women's footy come a long way in the last few years, Duff?
Well, just to think that these girls most likely didn't play Aussie rules as a child. And you're right, Tubes, it's come along in leaps and bounds, and the girls are quickly learning the intricacies of just how to play the game, and there's a lot to it. There's handballing, kicking, there's bumping, there's tackling.
Positioning, Duff.
Positioning of the body, getting back off the mark very quickly. They're all the things that they need to learn, but they're all picking up on it, and we just love it. We just love it, Tubes. It's wonderful.
So the girls just getting ready to go. We'll go through quickly the Claremont girls' names. We've got Chatterton, Main, Wiley, Hales, West, Mitchellmore, Smith, Cross, Bond, Collins, Smith, Webb, Wilson, Lucas, McKeever, Edwards, Dennehy, Croswell, Webb, Asprey, Chloe Lauren, and Isabella King rounding them out.
And for Nth Hobart SFL Women's, we've got Lovell, Claridge, Flackmore, Missouri. Now, I'm sorry, Tubes, if I get some of these incorrect, and pull me up.
No.
I did go to Lorraine Grammar, so it's not that easy.
Okay, that's okay.
Missouri, Amy Massey, Snell, Ingle, Griffin, Johnston, Emma Warren, we've got Steph Garlick, we've got Purton, Barnes, Humphreys, Borting, help me on that one. Johnson.
Bortington,
thanks. It's early in the morning. Johnson, Shelverton, Southern, Elliston. Gee, there's a few on the list.
There's a lot on the list.
Owen, Griffin, Bailey. We've got Mansfield, Kelly, Budd, Abby, Campton. We've got Stubbs, DePoli. What are you going to go?
DePaoli.
Go with that. We've got Jackson, we've got Natasha Perry, we've got Ganninan, Mansfield, Stocks, Crystal Gibbs, and of course, as we said, the coach is Greggy Grubb. Now,
I did that on purpose too, Duff. I gave you the Nth Hobart Demons on purpose because there are a few tongue twisters in there as the Demons get ready to go. They're fired up, and doesn't look like all of the girls are there today that we read out, but that's the whole list there for the Nth Hobart Demons.
Of course, for the Claremont girls there, they've got the rotation. This is wonderful. There's so many players, Tubes, that some people actually have to miss out every week. And of course, we've got Lucas Barnes, Cody, and no, that's not correct. I'm looking at the wrong team list from a different game, so just ignore that, Tubes.
Cody and Cassie Plummer.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
okay.
I don't think so. I don't
Cody
think
and Cassie Plummer.
Yeah,
I'll come back to you on that one.
Yeah, sure. We're about to
get going on here at Duff TV. We've got football coming out of our backside at the moment. Here we are, Tubes.
All right.
What's your tip?
Well, I'm tipping a very close match. I think Claremont may be just, but we'll see how they go. Of course, Ella Edwards is the captain out there for Claremont. Claremont will be kicking to the right of screen. And we want to keep an eye on a couple of the SFLW rep side girls who are out there today. That is, of course, Ella Edwards and from Claremont, and for Nth Hobart, Paige Flakemore, Amy Massey and Crystal Kelly. So away we go, getting underway here at the Abbotsfield Park. A ruck contest, one down backwards for the Pies. It comes out nicely there for King. She gets her kick away. Just to half forward, over around the ball there was Collins. Diving on at the stack hat down there in Griffin. She does well pushing her opponent off the ball. There's someone's lost a boot in there. Hopping around on one foot is Amy Bailey.
Is she okay? Should we
She's
stop
all
the
right.
game?
No, play on is the call. Quick handball up and it's swooped on there by the Pies. Running a fair distance there and a little too far was the player in Collins. And North Hobart will be rewarded with a free kick.
Yeah, I thought that was a little bit rough on the player there. Count the steps here, Tubes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, gee, yeah, it was touch and go there for the umpire. Quick kick forward and it's marked nicely there by Cross. Cross plays on quickly, gets her kick inside forward 50, trying to find the front spot was Lucas. Over the back now, here's a chance for Flakemore, who got a handball away defensively towards the boundary line. Spinning out of trouble there, it's picked up by McKeever. And the umpire's pulled out a free kick for incorrect disposal, going the way of Griffin. So Griffin gets her kick smothered, scooped out nicely there defensively by Perry. Keep going the girls. They hit hard. Oh, handball almost there by Massey. Big tackle on someone that didn't have the footy. Scrappy stuff early. Flakemore gets her kick to a dangerous spot, but it's space here. Chance for the Demons to run on.
And just one of those little moments where that you pick up on Tubes. Little young Taylor Purton there came in to produce the block. Didn't quite come off, but I tell you what, Greggy Grubb will be really happy about that. I'll try and find a replay of that moment there for you.
Great
Tubes.
work there by Kelly Smith on screen just to keep tackling, but the free kicks come out now to Southern, and you're absolutely right, Duff. Let's have a look here at the replay.
Here it is. There's the block.
Yeah, good block. Great work down there. That was Taylor Purton that came in. Quick kick inside forward 50 for the Pies. It's picked up and swooped forward. Trying to go back with a flight there. The Demons player couldn't hold the mark. Here's a chance now for the first goal of the day, and it goes through. I think it is, yep, it's Ella Edwards, the captain. They call her dropper. What's that mean? Now I don't know where that has come from, but we'll go right back here. The kick came in nicely inside forward 50, and a great pick up there by the player who was on the ground, and interesting stuff there by Mitch Moore, and a kick forward by the captain, Ella Edwards.
Yeah.
And she kicks the first goal, and Claremont are out in front, Duff.
Yeah, real goal sneak there. Opportunist moment. Perfect conditions out here at Claremont.
Isn't it glorious?
Glorious. It's cold, but it's nice and still as the umpire's got the ball back. It's a good start here by Claremont.
Ruck contest one down there by Massey, who drove it forward beautifully, and here's a chance now for Ganninan, who got tackled hard. And the free kick going the way of McKeever, who started on fire early. Have a look at this for a tackle, folks. She had a chance. It wasn't McKeever at all. It was stripped nicely there by Maney. That is, of course, Katie Main. Quick kick forward there by Flakemore. Almost the mark taken. They'll pay it anyway because of the indiscretion from behind. So Southern goes out wide, looking for Bailey. Kick forward now, found the leading player in Ingle. She gets a left foot kick up towards her forward, and a nice mark taken there by Imogen Owen.
Yeah, building beautifully here in North Hobart.
They look good when they get a bit of space, don't they, Duff?
Yeah.
And a strong grab.
The general down there, centre half back.
Yeah, in the orange boots too.
We'll get a name on that girl, but that was a lovely mark. And that's what you like, Tubes, looking around and trying to find a teammate. They've got a bit of space here, Claremont.
They do, as they drive the ball forward again, trying to kick off the ground there is Mitchell Moore. Handball came up, missed the target. Rolling out the back there nicely was Griffin, almost tripped, no free kick given, and a big tackle laid as the umpire says, give it to me. So 4.5 minutes gone in the first term. Claremont have looked dangerous early, Duff.
Yeah, no, they moved the ball around beautifully.
Another ruck contest, it swooped on there by the ruckman in Wiley. Kick forward, dribbles it forward for the D's. Scooped up, and there's a chance now for Griffin, who got her kick away. Standing over the back there, Kelly Smith dives on it. Scrappy stuff here as it comes out the back. Quick kick there by Cross. Mark taken nicely there by Asprey. Asprey goes forward. Bouncing ball. Which way does it go? Great contest provided down there by the Demons defenders. She's done really well down there, Griffin, so far. And comes out now for Ganninan.
Just needs to not panic though, young Griffin. When she got the ball there, she just handballed it straight away to sort of nobody. maybe just get it on the boot there, Tubes.
Yeah, absolutely, Duff, particularly in the defensive structure.
I will say this though, Tubes, it's easier up here in the comfort of the grandstand.
Free kick
when you're out there in the middle in the heat of the moment. Oh,
good tackle by Bailey, gets herself a free kick and she moves it out to the wing. Here's a chance now down there for Ingle, who goes bang on the left foot and drives it forward. But getting back there is Chatterton. She handballs off to Smith. Smith goes forward again. I think that in there was Cross who got it forward. Oh, great work off the ball there by the defensive work. Massey gets her kick into the middle. Now it's a foot race. It's Southern versus King. King comes out on top, gets her kick inside forward 50, and coming out to meet the footy. There's a strong mark taken there by Steph Wilson.
Yeah, gee, they move the ball beautifully, don't they? She's having a set shot here.
Yeah.
Right on the limit, I'd say.
I think so. She pops it up over the back. Here's a chance now. Kicked forward there was by Edwards. They just need to rush it here, the D's. Handballed over the top. Edwards is going to be first to it, but it's chopped off by Purton. Now it comes down to McKeever, who goes around the corner and kicks a goal. So McKeever with the beautiful swooping goal there. Let's have a look at this going right back now, Duff.
Yep.
This was a great kick by Isabella King and a brilliant lead and mark taken down there by Wilson. And going back, here's the goal. Now, this is just defensive work here. Needed to go back towards the goals instead of bringing it back into the corridor, but they'll learn a lot from that. The girls, she had a player down there in Taylor Purton, but the kick got, the handball got chopped off, and the goal went to Brodie McKeever.
Oh, ominous signs already for North Hobart here. Claremont are out of the blocks, Tubes. Two early goals.
They certainly are. Quick kick forward there by Southern. Now swooping on it is Ganinin. Ganinin gets caught throwing the footy, and it'll be a free kick going to Wiley. So Shani Wiley kicks out wide, bouncing ball in front of Wilson. Wilson will go back and try and keep the ball in front. Great body work there by the girls, but it's coming back through Flakemore, who's got time. She kicks up the wing, has a player down there in Bailey. Bailey needs to get hold of it because hot on a hammer is Asprey. Help arrives in the form of Bailey and Co, who move it out down that wing.
One thing I've already picked up on already, Tubes, and just having watched SFL women the last couple of years, is the improvement in the drop punt.
Absolutely.
Most of the girls, you look at that. We've seen 3 really good drop punts in a row here. Obviously, it's very good coaching. The girls are listening. They're practicing it. There's another one. You know, dropping the ball straight onto the boot. It's just excellent, girls. Well done to everybody out there.
Chance now for Smith. Gets bustled off it nicely down there by the defender in Claridge. Goes back in, trying again, Smith, but may have made an indiscretion there, and the free kick should go to Mazur. So Tamika Mazur bringing the ball out from half back, and that's a strong grab there, Duff. Pressure was coming from Chatterton, but standing strong was Campton. So Campton now, gee, they look good when they get a bit of space there, the Ds.
And there it is. I'll try not to go on about it, Tubes, but I like a good drop punt. We've just seen another one there from one of the girls. It's fantastic.
Picked up now by Barnes, who just got tackled as she had it. Barnes goes back in again. Scooping down there was Hales. Hales scoops it out the back. Quick kick forward there by King. But leading the race down there is Flakemore. Flakemore now with a kick into space. Oh, that cruel bounce over the head of Bailey. Bailey, it just sits up into her hands. Coming there late, though, was Main in the orange boots. Pace shown by Main. Coming in late. Beautiful work down there by opposing number 5 in Massey. Massey fell over. Scooped forward. Main, Hales again. Main it is, sorry. Picked up, big tackle laid down there, and there should be a free kick for dropping the footy. Not sure who that is. I'm sorry, I think it was McKeever. Great
awareness though there by the Claremont player. Had a player out on her own and got the ball moving really quickly. It's another good area of the game that's probably improved as well, Tubes, is the awareness. You have a look around, you just don't blindly kick. Try and kick to the advantage of a player.
Absolutely, as the ball's scrapped about here on the far wing. Quick kick out there by Flakemore. This one will stay in. First to the footy was the D's.
There's some very wide ground here, Tubes.
It is very wide.
What would be the tip? Try and get it down the corridor.
Through the middle as much as possible. As Danny West just sits on the footy there like an egg. Comes out somehow, and we'll see a ball up here. A free kick for pushing the back. Well, not sure if I saw that, Duff, but oh yeah, maybe just as we saw on the replay screen. Handball's off to a running player there in the middle. Quick kick up forward. Going back with a flight. That's great defensive work down there by, I think that was Griffin. They got it away. Oh, rough stuff off the footy as the girls kick it forward. Someone's down behind play. Caught one in the back of the sconny. And the umpire's pulled out a free kick here. She caught one. Oh, maybe just a little bit of a knee.
Yeah, it was actually a good tackle because she sort of rolled.
Yeah.
Rolled her there in an effort not to hurt her. But unfortunately, she's actually come off second best.
Yeah.
Which does happen in this great game of Aussie rules with the tackling.
Certainly does. I think that is Sam Griffin down on the ground.
Have a look at this again.
Yeah.
So the ball came in.
Yeah, and it was great attack on the footy by Griffin to hit the footy hard here. Maybe just copped herself in the snoz with the knee there, Duff, which is really unfortunate. She's got a bit of a sore skull. Ben Duffy on the camera.
So we're back, Tubes. Looks like she's just going to have a little rest here.
Yeah, I think that's probably the good thing. Great to see that she's up on her feet though,
yeah.
Duff. She's a competitor, that's for sure. She'll take a quick little break. And the girls will come back into position. They all got a drink. Won't be long left in this term.
It's like going into war, isn't it? Into a battlefield when you're an Aussie rules player.
Look, so they don't call it white line fever for nothing. You get out there and you just lose track of everything that's going on in the rest of your life, and it's a good thing from time to time, isn't it?
It is. Get you away from the technology.
I haven't done it for a long time, but I keep involved through.
You played footy, did you?
I certainly did, yeah. Ruck contest won down now by Danny West, who pushed it forward, scooping it out there. That may have been a throw there against Barnes, and a free kick going the way of the Pies. Taking the kick will be, I think that's Jess Bond. Not sure who it is, but quick kick came in, punched away there. Defensive work by Chloe Lauren. Scooping up there, Chatterton. Got a handball away. Now a chance for the D's as they move the ball outside of their defensive 50. Brilliantly picked up there by Jamie Lee Mansfield.
Yeah, she moves very well, Mansfield. Presenting very well at centre half forward.
Oh, look at her backing up too with a beautiful tackle. Then just scooped it out. Quick kick off the ground nicely by Ingle. Ingle went forward. Now Owen has time. Great tackle laid there by Chloe Webb just to get her arm on her opponent. Dennehy now from the half-back line should clear for the Pies.
Yeah, didn't really have anywhere to go there, Dennehy, so probably did the right thing trying to find the boundary line.
Yep, good pick up.
She's backed up as well, trying to pick up her own kick.
And Bailey's kick is untoward as the kick comes out from half-back.
And this is where I think Claremont's on top at the moment, Tubes, is going forward as we've had, well, that is quarter time, we've had 3 forward entries into the forward 50 for North Hobart to 6 for Claremont at the moment, and of course Claremont 2 goals ahead. So when they do get the ball down there, the North Hobart girls, they need to make the most of it.
They
Tubes.
certainly do. Well, they're doubled in entries for inside forward 50, the D's, so 6-2-3 in that term. Claremont leading by 12 points. The goal kickers for Claremont, it is Brodie McKeever with 1 and the captain Ella Edwards with 1 as well. We'll give these girls a bit of a break. We'll give ourselves a bit of a break, and we'll be back with the second quarter in just a few moments.
Okay, well, welcome back here, Tubes.
Yep, second quarter about to get underway. There's no real breeze to speak of. I just think Claremont made the most of their opportunities in that first term, and North Hobart coach Greg Grubb was reasonably happy with his girls. He just said, you know, just be conscious of where we're bringing the footy through the corridor when we're in our defensive 50. So you know, a lot of these girls, as we said at the start of the game, are still learning the game, but my word, they've come a long way. Second quarter underway here at Abbotsfield Park. Ruck contest, one down there by Massey. That's a good move. Off. Kicked by Ganin and got tackled a bit high. And she will get the free kick. So from half forward, this is what they want. They want this start. Kick is a little bit untoward, but that's okay. A bit of a chaos ball. Inside forward 50 again. Diving on the footy down there was Owen. It came out into her hand. She wasn't really ready for it. Big tackle laid on Ganinin. And the umpire, rightfully so, will ball it up. So it's a fair bit of space out there on that far wing here.
It's massive. You don't want to go out there, Tubes. Right down the guts of the ground, just like this. There
goes Main, who kicked it forward. A little bit too much on it for her forward line players, but it'll end up okay in the arms of Flakemore, who kicks it off the ground and now heads into that big, dangerous space that is the far wing, the scoreboard wing, and here at Abbotsfield Park. Copped her a little bit high there, Kelly Smith, so Kelly will get the free kick. Plays on very quickly. And then has to go back behind her mark.
Yeah, good umpiring that. Yep. She just snuck in front of her mark there, but a really nice drop punt there as well, Tubes. I'm really enjoying this match.
Well, the Claremont girls look very well drilled in their skill stuff. So here we go. Kelly Smith. Look at that. Sends a worm burner and a nice mark taken there by Amanda Mitchmore.
Well, just a beautifully weighted kick, Tubes. Obviously the lead was on and she just looked up and went bang.
Then a little torpedo pass inside forward 50. Rolling ball, it's scrapped out the back. Here's a chance for King if she can get hold of it. She handballs up towards Asprey. Asprey gets her handball away. Play on was the call from the umpire. Arriving late there is Wiley. Scrappy stuff again here at half back for the D's, but I think they'll be happy with this one as a ball up will ensue. 2 minutes gone in this second term. Rolling ball out the back, diving on it there, Chatterton. She got a good shepherd laid by Kelly Smith. Scrappy stuff down there by Rebecca Griffin. Pushes the ball out. Handballed nicely there. Jamie Lee Mansfield off to a running player on her side, and then caught without the footy was Flakemore. And she'll have a free kick. She looks out wide, she's got Ingle, decides against it, goes out into the deep unknown of that wing. Kicking the ball up the wing, good mark taken down there by Jackson.
Nice build up here by North Hobart, and again looking around, but going out a little bit wide for Mine Tubes, and we've got the turnover and they're away, Claremont.
Yep, Claremont get their kick away through King. Flakemore will be first at the footy, then shrugged the tackle, got a handball off, but the player was coming into Shepherd. Nicely worked down there, Griffin. Flakemore, handballs off the ground on hands and knees. Griffin again, got her kick away. Running into the Griffin tackle there was Tamika Hales, but kept going. Scooping it up, and a quick clearance now by the D's. Bouncing ball here. First person at it is Chloe Webb. Kick off the ground there by the Demons player. Moving the ball forward still, just overran the footy. And a free kick going the way of the D's for holding on. So 3 minutes gone in the second term. Webb is the first there, and she takes the mark at the half back line. Sends a big high up and under, bouncing ball, all that cruelly bounces for the Demons player who was first there. Quick handball out there by Main. Main off to Wiley. Wiley off to King. King got tackled hard there by Massey, and the free kick will go her way. Let's have a look at that again on our replay. There's a good little build up here by the Pies, but then King ran into a brick wall in Massey, and the free kick went her way. Good defensive stuff in there by Croswell. Croswell goes again, keeps her feet nicely now, sits down on the ground, and we'll see a ball up. As phones go off here. Ruck contest, one down by the D's. Just scooped it away there, did Main. Now a chance for King. King spins out of trouble, then kicks into the corridor. Who's going to be first down there? Looks like Flakemore. Has Mitchellmore hot on a hammer. Now the D's with numbers. Kicked inside forward 50 again. Bouncing ball up into the arms of Kelly Humphries, just she couldn't quite take a hold of it. Now a quick handball again. Running play there, it was beautiful as the kick came in and a strong mark inside forward 50 taken down there by, I think that's Caroline DePaoli. Now the kick goes inside forward 50 and chipping in nicely is Kelly Humphries. Well, was that a pass? Not sure. But she's just on a range here, I would have thought. The kick will come from about 30 metres out. She sends it goalward. Bouncing ball. Great defensive work again there by the Pies. Spinning out of trouble with a blind turn was Tamika Hales. She didn't know what was coming. She kept going. Now scooping through. The D's with the numbers. Diving on it down there is Kelly Smith. She's tenacious. She scoops it out the back. Somehow it came out to Croswell, who had a kick smothered. Down there is Imogen Owen. Now again Croswell. Handballs out wide, finding Main. Main gets her kick away. Flakemore's going to be first to it though, as the free kick will go her way. Connected a little too high there. We'll see this again. Just a little too high on Flakemore. So the free kick went her way. Now a chance down there for Emma Warren, who got tackled without it. It'll be her free kick. She looks around, she punches people back, telling them to go back, 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 please. Torpedo pass inside forward 50. Here's a chance, but the defensive structure of Claremont's held up beautifully, and Croswell gets a kick away. Now hot on her hammer there. Wiley gets her handball away, and maybe a free kick against Annika Ganinen. We'll have another look at that. Here it was. She's pacey. Dumped after she was tackled there, so a free kick going her way. Now the ball makes its way to half forward for the Pies. Handball backwards nicely there. Asprey was the first to it. Got her handball up now for Wiley. Wiley into the middle of the ground, onto the cricket pitch. This is dangerous stuff. You can get carpet burn out here. Handball came up there by Purton. Off towards Massey. Massey over the top into the path of Bailey. Bailey got a kick away, but keeping her feet down there. Kelly Smith does a great work. Got dumped after the footy went as well. Now Flakemore will clear for the D's.
And I'm back, Tubes.
Yeah.
Just done a bit of scouting. Got a few names for us. Of course, the umpires today.
Jeff Flack.
Jeff Flack, of course, I think he's the boss of the umpires, isn't he? Yeah, one of the head honchos there. And of course, Brent Harper, who's the man who's got the ball in hand now, is the other umpire. And we've got another injury here.
I think it's just winded down there.
Yeah.
I think it could be Kelly Smith, which is no good for the Pies. So if we go back and have a look, see if we can see the injury.
It must have been a bit earlier.
Yeah, not sure. Umpire's going to ball it up. She's down on her haunches. I think she's just winded. She's up and about. So
game goes on here,
had the wind taken out of it. Sorry, you were going on about the umpires there. I was going to say the umpires have been very good.
Yeah, I was going to say the umpires doing a great job. Would you like to see them bounce the ball though?
No. I'm against the bounce. I'm an anti-bounce. Yep. Here it comes for Barnes. Oh, big high tackle laid there. Oh, a little scrappy stuff here. And Shani Wiley didn't like the treatment she got given in that tackle.
They quickly came in and broke that up.
They did,
didn't they?
They did. Let's have a look here. The tackle was high, and then she didn't like the treatment there. Anyway, nothing doing. She just said, I was just tackling and I got her a bit high. Doesn't matter. Free kick went the way of the D's, but the ball's gone out of bounds.
It's great to see the boundary umpires happening in the SFL women's as well.
It's excellent.
I'd like to see boundary umpires in all grades of footy, Tubes.
Oh, yeah.
Especially the under-16s, but I think that, it comes down to resources.
Bailey now moves the ball forward. Marking contest down there was excellently contested. Scooping the ball back. Chatterton's in there again. So is Owen. Handball came over the top, running through there nicely though. The Pies will clear through McKeever. Bouncing ball should go out of bounds, and it does. 10 minutes gone in the second term.
No score in this quarter.
No, it's still Claremont by 12 points. Hobart have looked, North Hobart have looked a lot better though in this term, Duff.
Yeah, no, moving the ball around very well. Of course, it's very, very big ground for these girls, Tubes.
No, it's a big ground for anyone.
It is. I played on here once. And kicked a goal from just inside the square. That's a true story.
Yeah, you're a jet, Duff, as Chatterton gets the handball off
I was
the main.
soft as butter, Tubes. Don't worry about that. Here goes the Demons.
Yeah, they bring it inside forward 50 almost. The defensive structures of Claremont have really held up. Brendan Byers has got the girls certainly well drilled. Now the ball over the back, leading the race down there is Laura Cross. And it was Ingle that saw it across the line for the D's. Maybe she's getting a free kick for contact off the footy.
It's a fair bump.
Maybe a little high. Couldn't quite take the mark down there. Was Owen. That's Smith, sorry, that has the footy now. Off to Chatterton. Chatterton went for the Shepherd, but infringed against Ingle.
Yeah, that one was definitely there. Good umpiring. And what do we got here? Is it a penalty?
I'm not sure what's happened. Someone's gone down behind plate.
Gee, they're going down today, aren't they?
Let's have a look and see if we can see what's happened here. She seems to be... Let's have a look. She looks hurt here. Not sure what's happened. She's just hyperventilating a little bit, and now has gone down. Maybe she's just winded. I'm sure she's okay. She's in the right hands.
The worst thing when you get injured, Tubes, is when you don't expect it. And of course, you don't prepare your body for it, and something happens, and it can really take the wind out of you.
Maybe asthma, Duff. It looks like they've got the puffer out to her there.
Right. Okay.
Yep. So good stuff there by the trainers to know their players so well and what they need. So a bit of water and the asthma puffer will do her the world of good. It is, of course, Imogen Owen who's on the ground there. And they lift her up. She seems to be okay now.
This is great, isn't it? You've got the trainer out there and the runner just making sure that she's all okay, Tubes.
And she'll come off and have a bit of a break and get herself right for the second half, no doubt.
So 2 minutes 20 left here. Not much time, but North Hobart love to sneak that first goal. They've had a lot of the play, especially in the second quarter, Tubes.
And they've called her to come straight on, no problems. I don't mind that. She's obviously not taking part in any of the play.
Yep.
Get them straight on and get the game underway. That's good stuff there by the girls as they clap her going off. So hopefully Imogen Owen's okay. And Ingle will take the kick inside forward 50 again. Bouncing ball over the back. Here's a chance now for Mansfield. Handball came out now. Quick kick forward again. But Main takes the mark. Yes. She's been very good, hasn't she, Kate?
Yeah, Mainie's been very good. But young, I think it was Kelly Humphries there. Just caught behind Tubes.
Yep.
Just needed to be trying to play in front of her man there.
Ingle gets her kick away, and a good mark taken there by Chatterton.
They call her Nish.
Yeah, Nish. To Nisha. Chatterton takes her kick from half back. Oh, big fly there by the player. I think that was McKeever. Scrappy stuff. Here's a chance now for West. West gets her kick away just. Quick kick off the ground there. Not sure who that was. Might have been Webb. And a free kick going the way of Purton. So just tackled without the footy there. Purton's kick goes inside forward 50. DePoli goes out of bounds in front of her and Main, and we'll see another boundary throw in.
I think they'll be pretty happy with this Claremont.
Well,
no score in this second quarter, but they've maintained that handy little break.
And the pressure has been coming from North Hobart. North Hobart have come to play in this second term as it comes out to Purton.
Nice handball over the top there. Just didn't quite find a teammate there, Tubes.
West dropped it like a hot potato, so the free kick will go the way of Barnes.
Must be quick.
Needs to be real quick. Oh no, well, he's handed off to Southern. So Southern sending it inside forward 50 as the siren goes and beats North Hobart. It is Claremont 2 goals straight to North Hobart yet to score. The goal kick is still Brody McKeever and Ella Edwards for Claremont. No one for the North Hobart Demons just yet, Duff, but they looked a lot better in that term.
It's been a real arm wrestle there, Tubes, and North Hobart, whilst they haven't scored, there were some better signs there for the Demons. Like you said, I don't think the scoring there's no win really here to speak of.
No.
Maybe just going across the ground a little bit. So there's no real advantage.
I like the move of Flakemore to half back for the North Hobart Demons and Massey into the middle, which has been good. We're going to take a quick break here. It is half-time. Claremont well and truly in charge by 2 straight goals. Stick around. The second half between Claremont and North Hobart coming up next here on Duff TV.
Okay, Tubes, welcome back.
Yeah, third quarter about to get underway. It looks like umpire Harper's going to take the honours of bowling it up for the second half. It's about to get underway. Got the knee brace on there.
Yeah, I was just going to say, he's probably got an old footy injury, but
yeah,
it's good to see the past players involved in the local game here, Tubes. Very important. Here we go.
So third term underway here at Abbotsfield Park. They look like they've moved Wiley into the ruck up against Barnes. It came down straight back where it was thrown up. Barnes gets the handball received. Tackled hard there by King, though. Throwing it out there was Wiley. And the ball moves forward for the Pies. Quick kick off the ground there by Griffin, who's come back on after a short stint on the bench. Handball away there by Humphries, went to no one in particular. Scrapping down there was Smith. Quick kick out towards the wing. Collins will be first to it. She picks it up, then uses a pace, gets a nice shepherd there by King. That was great work as the ball comes back in the middle towards Wiley. Handball up towards Smith, but that was a throw. And the free kick will be taken by Massey. So Amy Massey goes across the ground in towards the deep unknown of the scoreboard wing. Bailey will be first to it. She gets a kick off the ground. Pace shown by Wilson. Coming out to meet the footy, Emma Warren gets pushed off the ball, and the free kick will go to her for an illegal manoeuvre. No one on the mark, so she plays on quickly. Chaos ball rolls inside forward 50 for the D's. Coming out to meet it there, Mansfield has a free kick, and she'll go back. A little too far out to score, perhaps. I know she's got a raking shoe on her. She says, I'm going for goal. So Mansfield pops it up. Big defensive spoil down there. I think that's Dennehy. Kick into the middle of the ground. Mansfield backs up. King using pace through the middle of the ground. Look at that. Shrugs the shoulders and just keeps going flat stick. Ball into the middle of the ground. Here's a chance for Purton. Couldn't quite take the ball off the ground, sorry. Smith on hands and knees, gets her handball away. Into the path of Wiley. Scrappy stuff down there. Ganninan got her kick forward. She's been dangerous down there, Main, all day. Halfback brick wall in Kate Main. And the kick is cleared for Claremont. Coming straight back, though. They've done really well to have these repeat inside forward 50s. Humphries on hands and knees. Handball out. Kick off the ground there by Ganninan. Scooped up by Chatterton. Handballed back, and they clear again.
You just get the feeling North Hobart have come out in this third quarter.
Absolutely, Duff.
Like they did in the second. They just need to get it deep to give themselves a real chance of scoring a goal here.
That's good effort there by Griffin. Nice tackle laid there too to back up. What a repeat effort there. And 52, Duff. Let's just have a look at this repeat
here
effort.
We go. This could be the first goal for the North Hobart
Look at the
team.
repeat efforts here, Duff. We'll just get this moving a bit quicker. The ball came out here. This effort by Griffin there. And then to follow up with a tackle.
Yeah.
Brilliant stuff. Coach Greg Grubb would be stoked with that. And Griffin, who had herself shaken up in that first turn, Was it first term? Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
might have been
back on ground, so just a little bit shaken up, maybe just winded. Has come out now, and here's a chance for her first goal.
Now important to kick through the ball here. I would have liked to have seen a bit of a longer run up, but
wow.
That's a goal, Tubes.
Sam Griffin has kicked her first and North Hobart's first, and they're back in it, Duff.
I just thought that she was a little bit casual in the approach there.
Well, she might have been, but it doesn't matter. Whatever works for you as a footballer. And have a look at that. A beautiful drop punt, and it had the journey. Brilliant goal, and the girls rally around her, and Samantha Griffin kicks her first of the game and keep North Hobart in touch. They just kept repeat entry, but a little indiscretion, 50-metre penalty, causes the goal.
And like I said, get the ball down deep, put the pressure on the opposition. In that case, it was a 50-metre penalty.
Yep.
Maybe a little bit lucky, but get the ball down deep, you get a better chance of kicking a goal. And so we've got a game here, Claremont 2-12, North Hobart 1 straight 6.
Of course, we must thank Hobart Powder Coating Devil Race Parts as well, and of course North Hobart Footy Club for getting us out here today.
Yeah, no, they've all made it possible, and thanks to Brendan Bryce as well, and of course Greggy Grubb in the background assisting in getting us out here today in what is a great game, a good spectacle here of SFL women's footy, Tubes.
Beck Griffin got the kick away out of defensive 50. Leading the race down there, Barnes gets tackled hard there by Smith, and now spinning into trouble there, Hales, and a free kick perhaps going the way of the D's. It will be Barnes who decides to back up into her opponent there. Forgot which way she was going there, Georgie Barnes, but that's okay. She's got it right now. Sends a kick inside, and now a bounce here by the Mont as the kick comes inside forward 50 again. Which way does it bounce? Over the head. Nicely defended down there by Massey. Massey using the body. Got her hands and knees up towards that girl in West. Quick kick forward by King, and it hits the post. Wow, what a build up there by the Pies. Smacked into the post there, Duff.
Yeah, gee, the game's gone up a notch here too. You can really sense it that Claremont have realised that North Hobart have come out to play here. Just seeing a quick replay of this one. It was a good kick on goal, but just hit the big one.
And now, clearing kick there by the D's. I thought that was going to roll through for a behind. Oh, a little don't argue there from Flakemore. She got her kick away. Now there is Ingle, and a great tackle laid by Hales. It'll be her free kick.
Yeah, great contest by these two. And a nice tackle, but yeah, no, just dropped it. Got to get a handball out there, Tubes.
Yep. Bouncing ball inside forward 50, going back there, Massey. Massey missed it, and the kick came forward. Which way does it bounce? They need to clear it again here, the D's, and defensive work down there by Griffin. That is Rebecca Griffin, of course, sees it over the line for a behind. Claridge from fullback. She's looking around, looking deep into the sun. 6.5 minutes gone. The margin is 8 points.
Go long when you're in doubt. And there's a nice lead there, but it's going to be a turnover in the end here, Tubes. Oh, but lovely tackle.
Great tackle. Brilliant tackle by Ganinin. Attack on the footy was great by Isabella King, but have a look. She just let go of the footy and then may have rolled an ankle there. She looks okay though, so all good. Ganinin gets her kick out wide. Bouncing ball up into Smith's hands. It's not Smith at all, it's Cross. I get those two confused. They're basically twins. There is Smith that got her handball away. Kick forward by the Magpies again. Now it's a 2-on-1, 3-on-1, 3-on-2. They arrive late. Quick kick away there by Griffin. And they go again. Gee, it can change so quickly. Coming out to make the footy though. Webb does really well. Bouncing ball, Griffin down back. The two stack hats go at it. And it's wrapped up here, trying to get away with Ella Edwards.
Look at this, Tubes.
Yeah.
Look at this one.
Yeah, it was wet.
Came out, grabbed it, and thought, I'll just take a quick bounce.
Yeah. Why not?
That's great awareness though. She just had enough time just to gain a few metres before she was going to be tackled. Good footy.
Flakemore got rid of it. That was Ganinin, and Ganinen's infringed on the rules. And a free kick going the way of Wiley.
What was that one for, Tubes?
I think just dropping the ball.
Now we'll wait for the goal
We'll wait for the goal here, yeah. If it's a goal. Wiley sends a long one. Over the back. Chance here for the D's. They just need to get rid of it. Oh, a little push and shove down there by Asprey.
A little bit lucky there for North Hobart.
Yeah.
They're under a lot of pressure there.
And Amy Massey will take the kick.
Oh,
she
nice
goes
clearing
long
kick. I like
towards
it.
Ganninan. Ganninan uses pace.
Oh, she's a speedster.
Yeah, she is. She got a kick away, but guess who? Maine has done this all day. Run off her opponent to where the ball's going. Kick forward there. Finds Bailey for the opposition. Who's down on the ground? It's Maine again. Dive on the footy. Smith's down there. Scoops it out somehow. Out it comes to Maine. Maine keeps her feet. Got a handball away towards Chatterton. Chatterton into the middle. It's a Scrappy rolling ball. Working out in favour of the D's. Trying hard down there again is Dennehy.
Yeah.
Scrappy stuff here. Nice pick up by Hales just to clear it away. Now a chance down there for Asprey, who is infringed upon. And the free kick will go to Asprey. Just didn't get all of the kick there. That's okay. It comes out to Southern. Yeah, it was.
The idea was there.
Spinning out of trouble there nicely was Campton. Maine is doing all the work down back. Got it off to Dennehy. Dennehy's tackled there nicely. And the free kick will go the way of the D's. It'll go to Anika Ganninan. Or Annika. Quick kick forward again. Oh, good defensive work by Dennehy, but you can't chop the arms. So another free kick going to Crystal Kelly.
Yeah, umpire flack right onto that one. Umpiring's been very good, Tubes.
Oh, it's been amazing. And inside forward, oh, look at her go. Kate Maine gets her kick away just. Tackle a little high there. A little push and shove. They just settle it down and Steph Claridge will go back. A little too high there.
Is she a chance from here, do you think?
Well, she's got a beautiful kick on her. She's been taking the full back kicks. As we try and get the replay, I'll mark it up. See, that's a big roost. And a mark taken.
Umpire's found a free kick here. And the North Hobart player saying there was a Shepherd. That was Mansfield pleading for the free kick, but it's gone the other way.
Tackled without it there. So Ganninan will get another free kick. She's been very good.
3.5 minutes left here for North Hobart to try and sneak another goal. 8 points down.
Yep. Kick it inside forward, 50. Good defensive work again. Pushing off the ball was Cross. Scooping it up there with a one-handed handball was Claridge. Although she was infringed upon. So gets a free kick. Oh, maybe a push in the back, Duff.
Yeah,
yep.
So.
Here goes Claridge, sends it long, but inaccurate. Gets a behind. Margin back to 7 points. So about 3 minutes to go in this third term. The premiership quarter. Have the Pies done enough? Cross dropped what she should have taken, but that's okay. She kept it in front. That's the main thing. Spinning out of trouble there was Ingle. And another behind. Margin back to 6.
Yeah, peppering. I like that though by Ingle. See this one here, Tubes. Ball came out.
Just swept across against the flow of play there, Duff, didn't she?
Yeah.
At the bottom of the pack there is McKeever, and the umpire will ball it up.
Not sure if Ingle's a left or right footer there, Tubes, but if she is a right footer and she's tried a left, that's a wonderful effort. I want to see players kicking on both sides of their body.
Absolutely. Claridge wins it down. Handballed off now. Here's Ingle on that left.
I'm guessing she's a left footer. I
Quick
tell you
kick
what.
Inside forward 50. Goes through for a behind.
So 3 behinds in a row here.
Yep, they're peppering the goals, as you said, Duff.
They are peppering.
A little bit of mountain pepper. Ball sent out wide. Maine tried to trap the footy, got it up nicely there, was Chatterton off to Maine. Main's kick only finds her opponent in Barnes. Barnes handballs off to a teammate in Massey, and they string a few handballs together, and a strong grab taken down there by Ganinen, who's probably been one of the best for North Hobart so far.
Just about player of the day there, Tubes. That's the sort of things that the girls will be practicing at training, and to see them execute that out on the ground like that, that's just wonderful footy.
Going back with a flight, good defensive work again there by Asprey. Bouncing ball, Massey overran it. Quick little kick up, that's okay. It comes out nicely now for Campton, who sends it forward, and going forward there, Chatterton kept following up. Nice tackle laid down there by DePoli. That's not DePoli at all, it's actually Campton who followed up nicely. And there's a big tackle laid on Claridge, and play on was the call. Kick to a dangerous hot spot here. Going there was Asprey. Handballed off to a running player, and they clear again. But it's coming back by the looks of things here. Oh, a little too high there was Cross. Handball came up into the path of Griffin. And the ball moves back, and a strong mark taken there by Shani Wiley. Wiley gets her kick long, finds Hales. Hales into the middle of the ground. Sweeping back there was King. And here's a dangerous entry inside forward 50 for Claremont. Leading the race though, the D's will clear for the time being. Now pressure's on. Humphreys gets tackled hard there by King. Handballed up there by the captain in Edwards. Gee, they're going hard at it, and there it is. It is a little push and shove here right in front of the camera there from Paige Flakemore and Kelly Smith. There's a bit of feeling in this one, Duff, as it is three-quarter time here at Abbotsfield Park. It is Claremont 2-2-14 to North Hobart 1-3-9. Same amount of scoring shots, Duff, but a 5-point margin in favour of the Magpies. Goal kickers for the Magpies, Brodie McKeever and Ella Edwards with one apiece, and Samantha Griffin with one for the Demons. We will take a quick break here at Duff TV and be right back with the fourth term in just a few moments. Stick around here on Duff TV.
That's good, we'll just keep it going. And then I'll try and bring up
the scoreboard for me.
Yeah. So if I wanted to overlay any of this, we think our sponsors. Look at that. There's the Devil's race parts. And then we've got, get all your
full ball race gear.
Get all your gear up there, Tubes. Of course, also Hobart powder coating. Look at the boys out there, Hobart powder coating.
They do a bit of race gear too, by the looks of things.
So will we talk about this?
Yeah, why not?
It's bit of fun, isn't it?
Now, of course, Duff, we do need to thank our sponsors. Now, you've got a couple of images from our sponsors out there at Devil Race Parts from East Devonport.
Yeah, look at this, Tubes.
Yeah.
Now, if you need any parts for your car, doesn't matter what it is.
Look at that, they've got all sorts of turbo switches and all that sort of stuff, and you can also get your racing gear out there too, Duff.
Yeah.
You know, all your full bore race gear, so your race suits and
Who do you
stuff
think
like
it needs something like that? Is that the sort of thing you drive down the road in?
I don't know, but I reckon our next sponsors would be certainly going out to Devil Race Parts, because Hobart Powder Coating, for all your powder coating needs, they do some great work out there. I reckon they'd be seeing Devil Race Parts up there at East Devonport. There's their phone number if you need to get in touch with the boys and girls out there at Hobart Powder Coating, doing all sorts of stuff out there, painting and all that sort of stuff.
That's one of those cars you see up at the Speedway. You ever been up at the Speedway?
No, never been to the Bastard Speedway.
It's an experience up there, Tubes.
No, I wouldn't mind going, Duff. Maybe we better get the Duff TV cameras out there. So thanks very much to Hobart Powder Coating and Devil Race Parts at East Devonport for sponsoring the girls from Claremont. Of course, North Hobart Demons, the North Hobart Footy Club, are sponsoring the girls for the SFLW, and we've got a real match on our hands here, Duff.
We've got a great match on our hands here, Tubes. It's a real arm wrestle, 14-9. It's only 5 points. If North Hobart can bring that game out again in this final term, and just sneak a couple of goals, I reckon they can go the distance here.
Make no mistake, Greg Grubb will have the girls fired up, but Brendan Bryars, he'll be having his girls fired up too.
Yeah, I think so. But I saw Greggy Grubb the other day because I work at the North Hobart footy ground, got an office there. And Greg was just finishing up training on Thursday night, true story. And he comes off, Thursday night was a very cold night, Tubes. He had the gloves on, he had the beanie, he had a balaclava on, and he said, it's just too cold, got to get the girls off. And they went inside and had some dinner and selected the side for today's match. But both coaches, well done to both boys. They do a great job.
They do a great job, as do all the girls.
And look at North Hobart in the background there, Tubes. They've got the groups.
Into their groups, that's good.
What do you think they talk about?
Well, I've been a part of those groups, and they talk about their defensive structures, their midfield structures, and their forward structures. And it's great that the coach out there, Greg Grubb, has got the girls fired up and ready to go like that.
Yeah.
And it's good to see.
It's been wonderful, the female footy coming into Tassie. It's taken a long time to get here, of course, on the mainland. It's been around for a long time, but it's here and it's here to stay.
And
we do repeat ourselves a bit, girls, when we say this, but we're really rapt that you're out there learning the game and getting better and better with each passing week.
Now, of course, Duff, we do need to thank our sponsors. Now, you've got a couple of images from our sponsors out there at Devil Race Parts from East Devonport.
Yeah, look at this, Tubes.
Yeah.
Now, if you need any parts for your car, doesn't matter what it is.
Look at that, they've got all sorts of turbo switches and all that sort of stuff, and you can also get your racing gear out there too, Duff.
Yeah.
All your full bore race gear, so your race suits and stuff.
Who do you think it needs something like that? Is that the sort of thing you drive down the road in?
I don't know, but I reckon our next sponsors would be certainly going out to Devil Race Parts, because Hobart Powder Coating, for all your powder coating needs, they do some great work out there. I reckon they'd be seeing Devil Race Parts up there at East Devonport. There's their phone number if you need to get in touch with the boys and girls out there at Hobart Powder Coating, doing all sorts of stuff out there, painting and all that sort of stuff.
That's one of those cars you see up at the Speedway. You ever been up to the Speedway?
No, never been to the Bastard Speedway.
It's an experience up there, Tubes.
No, I wouldn't mind going, Duff. Maybe we better get the Duff TV cameras out there. So thanks very much to Hobart Powder Coating and Devil Race Parts at East Devonport for sponsoring the girls from Claremont. Of course, North Hobart Demons, the North Hobart Footy Club, are sponsoring the girls for the SFLW, and we've got a real match on our hands here, Duff.
We've got a great match on our hands here, Tubes. It's a real arm wrestle, 14-9. It's only 5 points. If North Hobart can bring that game out again in this final term and just sneak a couple of goals, I reckon they can go the distance here.
Make no mistake, Greg Grubb will have the girls fired up, but Brendan Bryars, he'll be having his girls fired up too.
Yeah, I think so. But I saw Greggy Grubb the other day because I work at the North Hobart footy ground, got an office there. And Greg was just finishing up training on Thursday night, true story. And he comes off, Thursday night was a very cold night, Tubes. He had the gloves on, he had the beanie, he had a balaclava on, and he said, it's just too cold, got to get the girls off. And they went inside and had some dinner and selected the side for today's match. But both coaches, well done to both boys. They do a great job.
They do a great job, as do all the girls.
And look at North Hobart in the background there, Tubes. They've got the groups.
Into their groups, that's good.
What do you think they talk about?
Well, I've been a part of those groups, and they talk about their defensive structures, their midfield structures, and their forward structures. And it's great that the coach out there, Greg Grubb, has got the girls fired up and ready to go like that.
Yeah.
And it's good to see.
It's been wonderful, the female footy coming into Tassie. It's taken a long time to get here, of course, on the mainland. It's been around for a long time, but it's here and it's here to stay.
And
we do repeat ourselves a bit, girls, when we say this, but we're really rapt that you're out there learning the game and getting better and better with each passing week. All right, Tubes, let's go right now to the final quarter of the big match, Claremont, North Hobart.
Well, fourth term about to get underway here, and that was the longest three-quarter break I've ever seen, Duff. That went for ages.
It was.
It's too long.
I don't mind that, though. It gives me a bit of time to go down to the canteen.
Yeah. What did you get? Sav?
Just the lazy Sav. Second one for the weekend.
You like the ones that are complete, or you like them busted?
I like them split open.
Yeah.
Right. And I always have one on a Saturday and then one on a Sunday at the junior footy or the SFL women's.
Here we go.
Final quarter.
It is underway. Big quarter of footy coming up here at Abbotsfield Park. Scrappy stuff here at the bottom of the pack. Guess who? It's Ginninan. As it comes out now for Asprey, who gets her kick forward, almost the mark. It went over the top of the head. Flakemore will be first down there for the D's. She's fired up and ready to go. Gets her kick out in towards space. That space is filled there by Humphreys, who gets pushed off it by Cross. Cross gets up on her feet. Handball's off to a running player in Hales. Hales gets it forward. Bouncing ball was Cruel. Pushing off the footy. No, not being very careful to not infringe was Griffin. Down there, Asprey again. Keeps her feet beautifully and then runs into space. Chipping over the top. That's a clever kick. Can't quite get her hands on the footy down there as Jess Bond. And the umpire's pulled out a free kick here, I think. It'll go to Jess Bond. Oh no, it's been pulled out. Not sure what that was for, so I must have missed it. Apologies, folks. It'll go to Laura Cross. Well, let's see if we can find out what it was for. It was a play stop just here. Oh yeah, just connected off the footy. So it'll be Crossy's ball. They'll play down behind play here. Not sure who it is. The old green boots. Not good for North Hobart.
All right, girls, set up the wall. Set up the wall. Perfect opportunity.
So perfect opportunity to set up the wall. That is Coach Brendan Byers barking orders. Not sure what happened there to the player that's down behind play. It was a while ago. But she's up now. It's okay, as Chloe Lauren does really well to fill a space there. That's great defensive work down there by Chloe Webb as well. The Chloe's doing the right thing by the wall. She's up on her feet as they clap her off. It might actually be, I think that might be Ingle. She's hurt. Maybe that knee that's strapped up, Duff, do you reckon?
Yeah, she's copped one there, Tubes.
That's not Ingle at all. Not sure who it is.
Well,
hopefully she's okay.
As the years go on and we get to see the girls a little bit more often, we'll get to know the players, of course, Tubes.
We will.
Seeing a lot of the girls for the first time, so we do apologise if we get a few of the names wrong from time to time. We're just a little lulling play here, but it's valuable time. I'm not sure if they stop the clock or not.
No, they definitely don't. No time on. So kick comes in from Cross. Down to that pocket. Flakemore is there for the D's, as is Jess Bond, who tackled hard. Trying hard McKeever. McKeever gets wrapped up in a Flakemore tackle. And we'll see a ball up.
Now, if I was Claremont, Tubes, I would not be parking the bus just yet. They need another goal. Because North Hobart, and they said North Melbourne, if North Hobart take the ball down the other end and score a goal right here, they'll be in front.
McKeever got a handball away. Flakemore through two tackles, gets her kick just over the head of her teammate though, and it'll roll into the arms of Kelly Smith. Smith got her kick away, but it's untoward and gone out of bounds up into the pine trees. We'll see a free kick going the way of the D's.
Now, there's just one little skill I reckon the girls can work on. We know that the kicking and handballing and awareness is coming a long way, but just here she could have done the balk there, Tubes.
Yeah.
Rather than just getting it on the boot.
Sell a bit of candy.
Sell a bit of candy.
Learn to sell a bit of candy.
There you go.
So
we'll just watch it again.
What you do is you fake one way and then come back the other way.
That's right.
Yep. I was never any good at that because I've got the turning circle of the Titanic. Gee, some downstairs over there, over behind the pine trees. She's gone down into a rivulet to get the footy. And she's back. So 4.5 minutes gone.
Need to get it moving here, North Hobart.
Out there.
Need scoreboard pressure here, Tubes. Need to get the ball into their forward 50 and then try and keep the ball in there and give themselves a chance to score some points and goals.
Quick handball up by the D's player. Comes out now for Southern. Southern on hands and knees, gets wrapped up by Chatterton, and the umpire's pulled out a free kick too high. So it'll go to Southern. Southern moves the ball quickly. I don't mind this. She was looking straight in the sun there, though. It was poor old Sam Griffin, who's taken the helmet off by the looks of things, Duff.
Yeah.
Handball away. Good nice string of handballs, yeah, it's good. Going with the flight of the footy, caught one high there was Ingle. So Marley Ingle Gets the footy. I like the ribbon in the hair too.
Yeah, I like that. Good look. Beautiful drop punt. Here we go.
Now there are a chance. Oh, the cruel oval footy bounced back into the arms of the Magpies defenders. But she went back and scrapped for it. And look who's scrapping on the bottom of the pack. Cross.
Look at this.
Oh, poor Kelly Humphreys has not had the rub of the green today.
Reminded me of that bad bounce in that St Kilda grand final. Was it 2011? Stephen Milne. Oh, geez,
yeah, you're still crying about that.
Still see it.
So Asprey caught one high in the ruck contest and coming through with pace. Great work by McKeever, but a brilliant tackle laid by Ganinen. And have another look at this. Look at this. She came from 3 deep and then just wrapped her up. McKeever, not enough talk there from her teammates.
She was away too.
Yeah, she was. Oh, great fly down there by Smith. There's Barnes. Barnes with a kick inside 450. Burton gets it high. Big contest down there from those two players in Warren and Dennehy. Coming back though. There she is, Danny West. Dives on the footy. Oh, Flakemore with strength. Dusty Martin style with the don't argue. Handballed out towards Bailey.
Oh, she was looking for a free kick there, the North Hobart player, Tubes. Some of the tackling's been brilliant.
Oh, look at that tackle there by Chatterton. And she's earned a free kick there. So let's have another look at that, Duff. That was a ripping tackle. I like it. Because Flakemore came out, as the kick comes out towards Smith, Flakemore came out and then Chatterton just wrapped her up in a beauty.
Strength.
Yeah. And now Flakemore takes a mark at centre wing.
They must get on the weights out here, I reckon, at Claremont, Tubes.
Yeah, well, they're a great club.
Brendan Bryce are getting on the train and go, right, girls, no footies tonight, straight in the gym.
I don't know about that, but they're a very good footy club out here at Claremont. Of course, run by the president, Christine Carr, who's a champion.
Oh, yeah.
Out on centre wing, handballed out. They're very good at their handball, the D's. But the pressure's been relentless from the Mont. And Laura Cross at the bottom of the pack again. She's really stepped up in this second half, Duff.
Yeah.
So ball up.
Still, it seems like a long way, but it's still just one kick from being in front of North Hobart. And the Claremont girls know that.
Certainly do.
Seems very hard, though, to get past centre half back, though, doesn't it?
Well, when you've got Main and Dennehy down there, it's very hard to get past those two superstars. Brilliant tackle laid there by Griffin. Handballed up, swinging round.
Nice quick hands there by the North Hobart girl, Tubes.
Look who it is, Main. Look at her go. Spreads it up the wing. There's Griffin. Oh, Cross got her kick smothered though. She attacked the footy hard. And at the bottom of the pack is Flakemore, who's been one of the best for the Demons today.
Here we go. Ingles all on her own out here. Calls for the ball. Oh, she just needed to mark that one. She would have been away.
Yep.
Still got it in front of her. Good play.
Yeah, that is good play. Nicely worked out by Smith. Now it's a 2-on-1 in favour of the Pies. Wiley handballed up over the top. Massey does really well just to provide a contest. Then it came out
lovely.
to Cross. Cross kicked forward. Meeting the footy down there is Purton. Purton got ripped off the footy by McKeever and will earn a free kick.
And the call from Greg Grubb, you could hear him on the sideline saying, move it, girls, move it quickly. Not much time. 5 minutes left in this big clash here, Tubes.
Certainly is, and here's a chance now for the D's if they can just get their kick away. Oh, it came out like Chatterton, out to Main, and Main clears again. She's done that probably 6 or 7 times today, just been the last line of defence. Now it comes out for Griffin. Griffin into the middle of the ground. Purton leads the race. McKeever's hot on a hammer, and the free kick going the way of Purton, it looks like.
And just to go back here and have a look at this, this was a real promising forward thrust here by North Hobart. And it was Chloe Webb who cut the play off there. But here they go again, the Demons.
Yeah, and there's Webb right on cue. She's been terrific today too. I probably missed her when I was naming the back line.
Yeah.
She's been fantastic today. Now Massey just needed to keep her feet there. Quick tap on there by McKeever, and the free kick going the way of the Pies for a kick in danger. Oh yeah, just caught one in the ribs there.
Yeah,
Did
can't do
McKeever.
that. Need to be very careful, that one there.
No one on the mark. Decides to play on. No, a free kick should go to Griffin there.
That's
And it
excellent.
does.
Excellent play there by Griffin. She was under a ton of pressure here, Tubes. Have a look at this one. Ball came in. Look at this. Kept her eye on the ball.
Courage.
That's courage.
Yep. Kelly Smith arrived a little bit late.
That
Wiley
can go right through a team, courage, Tubes.
sure can. Wiley does really well to trap the ball in. Griffin now has McKeever hot on a hammer. Wiley tackling low. And the umpire says, give it to me. I'll ball it up, thanks.
The breeze has just picked up here at beautiful Abbotsford Park.
Yeah, if
going
anything,
out the other side.
yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of an advantage to this end as the ball comes in. Now Warren has time and space, gets her kick forward.
Great play.
Chance down there. Is that Mansfield? Mansfield scoops it up. Off to that Ingle, and a life-saving tackle down there by Hales. Have a look at this.
Would have liked to seen her just pick the ball up, although she didn't have much time and it was effective. Good tackle.
Great tackle by Tamika Hales. With 3 minutes to go in this term, Duff.
Well, the girls can see that up there on the new scoreboard, which is looking wonderful out there, Tubes. What do you think about all these new scoreboards going up?
Coming up everywhere, aren't they, Duff? Must be running them out cheap.
Yeah.
Well, is there plenty of coin getting around in Tassie footy as the kick goes out of bounds on the full? It'll be a free kick going the way of the Pies.
It's good for the sponsors, good for the clubs. They can advertise up there.
Amazing.
Just call Christine Carr here at Abbotsford Park, ladies and gentlemen. She'll sort that out for you.
McKeever with the kick down towards the wing. Scrappy stuff here, Duff. Now, there she is. She's been good today, Ingle. Gets her kick inside forward 50. Chopping it off though, Asprey. Warren's hot on a hammer. There she is. She's probably been best on for mine, Main. Kick came out the back. Quick kick away there by Webb.
Good play by Webb, just on the defensive side, Tube. She knows where to go. She's a gun.
Desperate stuff, isn't it, down here in defensive 50 for the Pies. King's back on the field. Handball up there. Nice string of handballs here for the Pies. Quick kick forward again by Ingle. Webb with a little dinky touch. Can they get a goal here, the D's?
Get in and get it, girls. Get in and get it. That's the way.
Swinging around the corner, bouncing ball. Oh, defensive kick off the ground there by Wiley. Is it in danger? It was. And the free kick will go to Mansfield, who's a ripping kick of the footy. And you can hear them say, take your time, take your time.
Sorry,
No, a
Tubes,
little
we
too
missed that
far
one.
back. No,
Yeah.
that's all right. She's going to do up a shoelace here. Oh, dearie me.
This one.
This kick, that kick there. And the free kick probably should have gone to Flakemore there, but somehow Mansfield got a hold of it. Gee, edge of your seat stuff. As the kick came in and it hits the post.
No.
Oh, it hits the post. So Claremont with a minute to go, leading by 4 points. What a massive end to this game. Goodness me. Kick out by Dennehy. Oh, time's going to run out here for the D's, I think. Nice pick up there by Wiley. Gee, Maney.
20 seconds.
Yeah, 20 seconds to go. Maney will clear here. Oh, great tackle laid there by Griffin. No free kick given. Handballed out nicely there by Lucas. Dive on the footy, Chatterton. And this could be all she wrote. That's the ball game, I think, Duff, with 8 seconds to go. No time on. A lot of injuries in this game as the Pee-wee 50 goes flying across the back of the pack here. Quick kick away there by Wiley. And there it is. Oh. Well, goodness me, what an incredible game we've just watched. Low scoring, but entertaining all the same. Claremont 2-14 to North Hobart 1-4-10. 4 points the margin here in the end, and it is a win to the Pies, Duff.
Yeah, just those 3 behinds in a row there to North Hobart in that third quarter could be telling, Tubes, and to hit the post there with a minute to go, that was unlucky.
Absolutely,
It was
Duff.
a good kick on goal, Tubes. A lot of pressure. She was about a good, probably 30 metres out just about. With the breeze coming across her shoulder, it wasn't an easy kick. So close, but a great game. And SFL women's footy, it's up and about.
Alive and well.
It is up and about. There's talk of new sides coming in next year. It's expanding. It's getting stronger. The skills are wonderful. We've got a player down there.
Yeah, I'm sure she's okay, but I'll go through the goal kickers for Claremont. All in the first half. Brodie McKeever and Ella Edwards with one apiece. Sam Griffin from North Hobart had one, and look at this. I bloody love this.
You wouldn't get this in the men's?
I absolutely love this. This is fantastic.
This comes from the netball, I'd say, Tubes.
Yeah.
Just guessing. They do that in the netball, and this is great, girls. Well done.
I love it.
Just having a little chat amongst themselves, waiting for
They
all
all
the
get
girls
there.
to get
Yep,
there.
they all get there late.
Everybody's a winner.
Yep, I love it.
Who are your better players?
I'll go through the better players. Kate Maney was best on. She played centre half back for Claremont. Shani Wiley, Kelly Smith, Laura Cross, Ella Edwards, and possibly, where I'm missing someone out. Oh, Chloe Webb off the half back line, and Dennehy off the half back line as well. For the Demons, I thought Paige Flakemore, Amy Massey, and Sam Griffin led from the front. Rebecca Griffin was great down back, and so was Taylor Purton, but I think the best for North Hobart was probably Annika Ganinen, number 32. She was fantastic. Coaches must be stoked with that. I'm sure Brandon Byers will be happy with that, but North Hobart coach Greg Grubb will be absolutely delighted with how those girls held themselves today, Dave.
Yeah, he's just got the girls in there together over in the background there, Tubes, just having a bit of a chat about what went down, but really it was just a great effort, especially after quarter time. They were 2 goals down at quarter time. We were thinking how far Claremont, but they rallied, came out after half time, played really well, and could have nearly stolen the match there.
They absolutely could have, Duff. Just repeating the scores, it is 2-2-14 Claremont, North Hobart 1-4-10. Claremont winning by 4 points, and we will see you next time here on Duff TV. Duff, thanks so much. My name's Tubes Taylor. Take care and bye for now.